I'm good at. Now, you know, it's not something I seek out on the regular, so you might be asking, like, do I forget what I'm doing? No, I'm a lesbian. It's just like riding a dike. So anyways, I'm also trans, which, you know, people talk about the differences in experiences between trans and cis women, but I think one of the biggest differences, I think, is our response to catcalling. Like, every woman hates catcalling, let's be real. But it's weird for trans women because it's oddly affirmative. Like, hey, I pass well enough to be treated just as sexist as every other woman. But I still like to fuck with catcallers. Like, at one point, there was this dude hanging out of his pickup, some scrub hanging out of the passenger side of his fucking friend's pickup truck, yelling something generic like, hey baby, right on the corner of fucking Maine University right there. So I decided to fuck with him by just, you know, deepening my voice and turning around and going, ew, faggot. I have never seen someone have an identity crisis so fast. He was so torn between his homophobia and his sexism, he didn't know what the fuck to do. So, a little bit more about me. I once wandered into a Denny's drunk as fuck with some of my friends at like 4 in the morning. And just deciding to mess with the waitress. When she asked for her order, I'm like, okay, bear with me. I want a grilled cheese sandwich, but instead of bread, I want 2 pancakes with jalapenos in the batter, the cheese in the middle, and syrup on top. And they named the sandwich after me. So go to Denny's and go to Denny's in the St. Augustine, order a Logan, that's what it is.
Stoner, drunk food.
No, I'm from Louisiana, but I lived in St. Augustine for 9 fucking years.
I lived there for a decade.
Yeah, almost a decade. It was
04 to 15.
You know, that's not far off from. I moved there right after Katrina and lived there up until like yeah, about the same time. So yeah, no.
We'll talk about salary later.
So one time I sprayed off in my eyes by accident. You know, the bug spray. And I was a kid, so I asked my mom, like, what's going to happen? And she just looked me dead ass in the eye and goes, you're going to die. And I'm a kid, so I fucking believed her. So I'm in my room crying, making peace with fucking death, and my mom comes in there an hour later. She's felt guilty ever since. Also work at Regal, and you know, the cinema.
I think I know you. I'm a cinephile.
There you go.
Yeah, my man.
So, I get some weird ass shit sometimes, some weird ass questions sometimes. One time this lady comes in there and just asks for a bowl of pickles. And I'm like, we don't serve that. She just goes, weird, and walks off. But that's not the wildest thing. One time, we had this person who watched Doctor Strange Multiverse of Madness all the way through and then asked for a refund. Their reasoning? It was too demonic. Now, they sat there the whole film and asked for this refund. So we're like, why? Well, I was hoping it would be less demonic. So they threatened to call the fucking cops when we refused a refund. I'm so sad the manager just didn't call that bluff. And even they fucking called the cops. How the hell do you explain that?
They were right.
Yeah, they were. So I love conspiracies, but one that confuses me is if Tupac's still alive, the fact that his killer just got persecuted means he's just a dick. Yeah, that one didn't land well. Anyways, remember a few years back when Amazon, like, all the it came out that workers were pissing in bottles to keep up with their breaks? You ever wonder if Bezos is an alien that just survives on drinking piss?
Yes.
Anyways, did you hear about that AI priest recently that Catholic Answers put up online and then immediately demoted from priesthood for advocating that Gatorade is an acceptable substitute for holy water for baptisms. He also got demoted for giving questionable marriage advice to a brother and sister. I vote that we make him a priest in the Tabernacle of Hedonism. His name is Father Justin. No, he's not known as Father Justin anymore because he got demoted. He's just Justin now. But I vote we make Father Justin a priest in the Tabernacle.
Reverend, let's take that up in our discussions.
So, at one point, my friend Catherine was asked, or my friend Catherine was challenging this dude who said that he would never hit a woman. And so she posed him a question: what if this 6'7" woman charged at you with a samurai sword? Would you hit her? She's like, no, I'd fucking run. Of course, I would bop her on the nose like a fucking shark. So anyways, I was jerking off and watching the Fast and I was tough and righteous and jerking off to the Fast and the Furious movies the other day, and I realized that the big race in the first movie was called Race Wars. How awkward is it to be a white person and win that? How do you brag about that? I mean, I guess you have something to bond with your racist uncle on Thanksgiving, but that's about it. Anyways, I've got merch for sale. It has nothing at all to do with my comedy. It is for my other job. I'm a fellow at the Center for a Stateless Society, an anarchist think tank. So I've got some of my stuff and some of my coworkers' stuff for sale. Please buy it, because I am out of drinking money and still want drinks. So, love ya.
Hallelujah. Love you better, everybody.